1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Foreign Minister says Pakistan would continue its efforts for peace and stability of Afghanistan. Information Minister says this year will be the year of revival of Pakistani cinema. Pakistan has called for strengthening the United Nations as the world faces renewed global tensions. In India, human rights activists have questioned continued silence of Narendra Modi over genocidal calls given at Haridwar Dharam Sansad. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan would continue its efforts for peace and stability of Afghanistan. Talking to a private TV channel, he said that we have great sentiments for the progress and prosperity of Afghan people and recently conducted an OIC conference in this regard. He said Pakistan has almost completed fencing along the Pak-Afghan border for better security management. As regards ties with the United States, he said there is a strong desire on both sides for a consolidated relationship. Replying to a question about Yemen conflict, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said dialogue is the only way to make the environment peaceful. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says this year will be the year of revival of Pakistani cinema as 10 films will be made in the public-private sector under the newly established Film Division of Pakistan Television. In a tweet today, he said Pakistan Film Week is beginning at the Dubai Expo from today, where 11 Pakistani films will be screened in Pakistan enclosure from tomorrow till 26th of the next month. The expo, being attended by more than 100 countries of the world, will continue till 31st of March this year. Pakistan has called for strengthening the United Nations as the world faces renewed global tensions. Speaking at the United Nations General Assembly, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Munir Akram, said a stronger United Nations is necessary not only to debate and discuss the issues, but to translate the conscience of humanity. He urged the need to consider how the world body can contribute to the reconstruction of peace. Munir Akram said we cannot ignore the global threats to international peace and security today and live only in hope. Pakistan has been ranked number 2 in the world in Global Normalcy Index of the Economist that measured recovery and opening up of society and economy post-COVID-19. Sharing index report in a tweet today, Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar said Pakistan was third in the first evaluation and number 1 in the second. He said Pakistan is the only country in the world to be among top 3 in all 3 rankings. Pakistan Navy has assumed command of multinational Combined Task Force 150 for the 12th time. The change of command ceremony was held at the US Central Naval Command headquarters in Bahrain. Commodore Waqar Muhammad of Pakistan Navy has been appointed new commander of the Combined Task Force. Speaking on the occasion, Commodore Waqar Muhammad expressed the determination of Pakistan Navy to continue to work with the navies of other countries for peace and stability in the region. He said the Combined Task Force ensures counter-terrorism and other illegal activities at sea. Waqar Muhammad said the task force is performing its duties in the Indian Ocean under the supervision of Combined Maritime Forces. In India, human rights activists, including artists, lawyers, and journalists, have questioned the continued silence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the genocidal calls given at Haridwar Dharam Sansad. A statement released by Indian Muslims for Secular Democracy, signed by 300 well-known personalities, said Modi's silence speaks mockery of Indian democracy. It has earned Modi the dubious distinction of being the only leader in the democratic world to remain mute witness to the public call for mass murder. China has called on the international community to give new impetus to the settlement of Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Speaking at UN Security Council, China's Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Gang Shuang, said that violence and hostilities must be stopped and tensions eased. Gang Shuang said international community should act strongly to promote the comprehensive, just and lasting settlement of the Palestinian issue. He said relevant Security Council resolutions must be implemented and settlement activities must stop. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.